I don't like streets, but I'll do it if I get invited. My least favorite key by far on any roll. It's just not a fun dungeon. It's also apparently quite hard, like in the top end. I doubt any of them will invite me, but may as well. Maybe we need to go lower for streets, just because I haven't timed it on anything. Hey, there we go, 5 streets. Maybe the way that they designed it is your stagger will almost always be full. It's just what resources you want to use, like to keep yourself alive with it. Monk is so weird with how it seems to work. I've realized the healing half of it is very strong, but the other half, which is like, when do you use your cooldowns? Because your stagger's always going to go to full anyway. Oh, why are we here? And I'm the most geared in here. He's gonna get slapped. No one wants to interrupt in this group. I can already tell. Interrupting is a foreign concept. They all just stood in it, right? Yeah, they just stood in it. Oh god. Okay, at least I can get both, even if I miss. Later on, I'll only need one of them anyway. Like, when you fight this guy, you gotta get, more of them during the fight. Otherwise, you're not gonna have enough damage, potentially, for this. Missing a tiny bit of percent, but that should be doable with the mini boss. I don't trust Pugs to do the skip. Where is he going? Just wait here. This character gets no loot, and he got a trinket with leech. I don't even know if that's good for tanks, but sure. It'd be score or item level, because it is a lot of item level increase. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually that good. I know it was reasonably good before. I know the Nethergate's good, but I should also be able to upgrade my trinkets for free now with that piece in my bag. Top brew, trinkets, 3 target. Oh god, it's not even here. It's under Soleil's. Okay. So I'm not using that trinket. What about single target? Okay, single target, it's actually okay. Could be used if I go do normal raid, but it should let me upgrade all the way to 391 without costing any crests, which is good. Let's actually go double check. Well, I can't upgrade anyway, but it should be for free. Relatively good progress. We got a lot of score from that streets as well, which is great. So it's actually been a few days since the last recording, at least. I was trying to watch some brew guides to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do, because I think I've kind of got it. And then I went and tested a theory that you're supposed to use purifying brew somewhat like a death strike, because you run this talent here. But in reality, if you're not pulling big enough, that heal is not going to actually heal you. So you go back to how I was playing it, where I use Expel Harm with the orbs as my death strike. And stagger doesn't matter all that much. It's just like managing whether you want to do a damage reduction or not is the hard part, because you have to gauge how much damage you're actually going to take, rather than other tanks where you just press it on cooldown because you can. Your cooldowns will be up until the end of the fight, essentially. Also, we sold one of the greens, which is amazing. Get some gold. Also did 1 key off camera. And of course we got loot, finally. I think this is like this character's first actual bit of loot. At least it's got versatility, but we lose a bit of crit, which is unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure I want crit. I just desperately need gear, to be honest. Because I'm still in, like, Explorer gear. It's not even, like, Veteran or Champion track. I am in Explorer gear still. So I think I need to be doing 6s for these 3 at least. See, or for all these keys below 6, I need to go do and just try and get gear. 690 to 700. We'll start pushing, because it's just going to be hard to get into groups. Try get into a 7. I've already done a 7, so maybe. And not saying I'm not geared enough to do these keys and actually push up from now. It's just that it's going to be a lot harder than it would have been if I just waited. Also, we got into a 7. In watching that guide, I also found out that other people's stomp damage is a lot higher because they spam purifying brew while Nyozu's out, your ox. And the reason they do that is because he charges every time you purify. So that's where his damage comes from. Which is also interesting because it makes purify an offensive cooldown, not a heal or a clear. Celestial Infusion, I couldn't exactly figure that out either. because, as you can see at the bottom, purifying stagger damage increases it by 200%. That 200% is from getting stacks of purified chi, which hopefully I can search it. It's from something here, and it stacks to 6 times, which I actually made a weak aura for, so I can track that. So essentially you want to get to 6 stacks before your next celestial infusion. So it'll give you the Giga Absorb that it says it can do, up to 200%. You see? That gave me 3 stacks immediately. There's another 3 stacks. And now I can do this at big. And Yezu's out, so I should be using the purifying. It's such a weird tank. And since I'm using Yezu offensively now, I need to also be using Blackout combo on like the other stuff now. Woo! Damage. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Also, you need to interrupt gorges, by the way. That's what you're supposed to do with these mobs. You see, 100% stagger doesn't bother me. It's not a mechanic you worry about at all, because I can heal this all up instantly. It doesn't matter. I should have saved chi bursts for the ads. Oops. Okay, I still got thread at least. Also, with this mechanic, you're supposed to place it at north, east, south, and west, because that's where the portals always spawn from. It's not really common knowledge yet, I don't think. Yeah, this is such a nothing boss for the tank. It actually does 0 damage. Did they just walk past the mobs thinking it would work? You see, I have nothing to worry about here. And the healer's probably panicking, but you can see the healing meter. I'm doing completely fine. I'm also letting combat finish because we have a feral druid, if you're curious. Because I believe, like, the first... what's it called? That's unfortunate that he blinked to me. The first Tiger's Fury, while out of stealth, will actually... The first Tiger's Fury out of stealth will give you a guaranteed Ravage. So if I let him re-stealth, he's going to do quite a bit more. Fucking Ragnaros players, man. I don't know what they put in the water over there. And it's only the NA ones. I've heard Ragnaros on, like, EU. It's actually pretty good players, generally speaking. And then you've got the ones over here, and it's like, bro, what are they doing? Yeah, we're still plenty fine on time. As you can see, my best time was 20, and we're 3 minutes over that. So we still got, like, 8 minutes. Pro tip, if you're a DPS... do not knock the mobs back away behind the tank, because if it hits the tank in the back and it instantly kills them, you just wipe that pull. Also, with this mechanic here, when he does the one where he kills one of them off each time, if you stagger getting all 3 of them, you'll keep the buff throughout basically that entire phase, and like 3 seconds into the next one, like with this one here. So if you get one at a time, it won't fall off. Just whichever one it's aimed at is the one you go get. I also gotta press my defensives a lot more on this, because it's so hard to judge when you can actually press it on Monk, because it doesn't feel like any of it does anything, but I think it would have actually let me survive a lot more. This would be our first not +2. They did enough damage. We had enough healing. He probably needs that, right? I probably gave it to his friend. I definitely need to press cooldowns more though. I don't think I press brew more than 1 stat key, which is really bad, because this is reduced by pressing Keg Smash and the other things that I've been doing, or been trying to remember to do them. I think I'm doing fine. Except for wasting both my brews there instead of empowering them, because I definitely had the Empower Blackout combo ready. Got a big Dampen Harm, got a Celestial Infusion. This should be fine. Yeah, see? Got Fortifying back for this, got another Infusion. I do need to move my weak auras slightly down though, I think. Because it's like covering my Nyezu uptime. Oh, I forgot about that. That's my bad. I completely forgot it does a spinny. Also, you'll see I made a weak aura to track healing spheres. I haven't even been looking there, I'm not gonna lie. I've just been so used to looking down at the thing. So it's actually not been useful knowing how many healing spheres I have on my screen. Which is bad, because it means I'm looking down at my attacks. These hurt. I'm pretty sure we still need these. Oh god. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought, but it was still pretty bad. Yep, aim it at the wall again. Good job, buddy. I think we need a little percent, but we'll go do the boss first. Not gonna lie, this might be the most boring tank to play on small packs to like raid bosses, because they just don't do anything. And you would think I'd look over here for the healing orbs, but I still look down here. I don't know why. I think it's because my eyes gravitate towards this health bar rather than this one. Which is good, because it means I should be able to put it here and it works, right? I think I also need to make sure I use Black Ox Brew every time I use Nyezu, so I can get more purifying brews out of it. But that honestly might be going too far. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do here. I'm just dead. Oh wait, did I have Night Blades on me or Shadow Blades so I couldn't heal? Oh, I'm dumb. Shadow Blades is the healing reduction, right? Yeah, this. I had 76 stacks. That was my own fault. I could have lived if I just ringed. Now I know. Group has one or more players that have been flagged. Oh, I haven't actually seen that yet. I'm not tanking for that group if the healer's leaving. Just straight up. I wonder how long it stays. But I guess I'll go do these two. We've got Gambit and Priory. This place shouldn't be that bad. It's the only boss I'm concerned with is the dragon. Only one that might be awkward, but I think I know how to do that better as well. I just use the location twice before I move along, and these ads at the start are just agony to get together. And I need to kick this guy because he does a shout that cooks us all about basically like that. Why did you invite a 653? This guy is actually in boosted gear. Because that's the equipment you have from being boosted. Like, actually just a boosted character. I don't know. I'm probably expecting way too much. I got plenty of time to not be risky here, so I'm just going to pull this on its own. In case they can't play the dragon. Nice. Good route. I need to go stop playing today. That was infuriating. Got a ring. With wrong stats. Let's go. But at least it replaces the bad one I have. Mage, let's combust on one pack! And then see that he's already moving to the next pack before you press combust. Yo, just a quick recap for this episode. This is the end of the first week of this character, which is partly why this episode was so short compared to the rest. We ended this one off at 686 item level and 1882 score. For a little bit of context towards the negative end of the video, I'd basically had people pulling for me and blasting cooldowns on mobs while I was grouping them in every key this day. And this fire mage that we had at the end was by far the most annoying, since he completely bricked his own damage by doing it, making carrying this level boosted rogue even more difficult. Honestly, pretty good progress for the week though, even though I didn't reach my goal of getting a +10 done. Still an incredibly solid week. If you guys enjoyed this content, then consider subscribing, as I'll be trying to get 3 episodes a week out on this series. Thank you so much for watching.